Hi Todd, it's Colin. Okay, a couple of points. If a library file doesn't update, the number one reason for that would be that the site was not defined correctly in Dreamweaver when you first opened it up. You didn't go to the site, new site, and create a new site. That way developing a cache file which tracks all of the library assets in Dreamweaver, and it tracks what pages they're in, and it knows when things are updated. Now, that being said, if it's just one component that's not updating, then that would be something different. If none of the components are updating, then it would be a site, defining a site. And you can just let me know if that's the case. But typically what you can do, you update a library item, it doesn't update in the page. There's two reasons for that, besides the caching issue. One is somewhere in the page at one point in time you may have knocked off a div tag, a UL tag, or an LI tag, or corrupted the code by knocking off part of a tag somewhere in the page that unevened or unbalanced things. Depending on what version of Dreamweaver you're working with, Dreamweaver can be very fussy with library assets and code, and if something gets knocked out of place, sometimes it doesn't update. That'd be the number one reason. And number two reason after that is the cache. What I mentioned earlier, when you define a new site in Dreamweaver, it can become corrupt on your Windows computer. And if that's the case, then there's other methods. You basically just have to redefine the site. But first thing I'm going to show you is you open up your index page, like so. This is sort of step number one to trying to get a stubborn library file to update. Is just open the page that the library file is in, go to the go to the Modify, Library, Update Current Page. And that's it. That should go through all your library items, and as long as the library items don't have any issues, like corrupt code or something's been knocked out of place, that sort of a thing, then the page should update. That's sort of number one. Number two, you said the bootstrap quotes. What you're going to do then, if that doesn't work, is you just go find the section of the page that actually has the library item. Okay. So let's go find the bootstrap quotes. That's the team carousel. There's the testimonials. Right. There's the quotes right there. So what we're looking for is in the code view around line 920 or so, you're going to find the quotes section. What you do is you just open the page up. You go and you click somewhere in the yellow or right here where it says begin library item. Then you select live item down here in the quick tag selector and delete it. Hit the enter key right away. Give yourself a little bit of room to work with. Put the cursor in the white space in between. Now we're going to open up our assets panel. So go to Window, Assets, and we're going to find the BS quotes right here. Just click it once to select it, and then go and reinsert it. Just boom, pop it back in the page there. Okay, and that's all you have to do. So if something doesn't update, you can actually, boom, you can try to update it through the Modify, Library, Update Current page, or if that doesn't work, you can actually just take the component out and then reinsert it, and then it should reinsert with the most updated code. Like I said, the only reason I've ever seen this not update is, besides not having a defined site, is if there's something like a div tag was knocked out of place when editing the page, an LI tag or UL tag. Typically it's just those three that would ever cause an issue, because those are kind of important tags and can unbalance things within a page. And a corrupt cache on your Windows computer, and that just, well, Windows computers depends how often you clear the, keep the files clean and whatnot.